So we start coming out to rural farms with independent farmers who are growing in traditional ways. And this is where we source the Dì Dào herbs that will eventually end up as extract powders in your SuperFeast products. We love you guys, that's why we're traveling like this. We're hoofing it around the country. We're going to Sichuan province. We're gonna go see our tremella farm. Favorite medicinal mushroom. Duan wood means original wood, grown on wood. Tremella, can't wait to show you guys this incredible farm. Let's go. Welcome to the tremella farm. This is by far one of my most favorite medicinal mushrooms. It's because this is like the gateway medicinal mushroom. It tastes like a dessert. You spoon it straight into your mouth. It's the easiest mushroom to Trojan horse into people. We've got the third 6-hour high-speed train that we're going to be on. So a bit brutal, we cover a lot of land, but that's what it takes. We grow herbs all over this fine land. Now, I think we're heading southwest and we're going to the Gynostemma farm. All right, we're heading up to the mountain. This is where the duck's nuts Gynostemma is grown. We don't grow these adaptogens and these herbs in convenient places. We grow them where the herbs want to grow. So they're the most badass medicinally. They're packing the biggest punch of benefits. So when you take them, you adapt to stress, you build resilience, and eventually become rad elders. This is where you need to grow these herbs in order to get that. I've been talking to farmers saying nothing's more important than the temperature control. So that's I'm always going to butcher the pronunciation. Is making sure that precise timing of how long you expose the raw herb or the processing herb to heat. They know exactly how hot it is in there, and they know exactly the type of wood, and that's the kind of thing that's real sweet. And we have that same philosophy all the way to when we go and extract the herbs and turn them into that extract powder. That every specific herb has its own very unique temperature controlled process that ensures that it's got absolute maximum benefit. So this is where it begins. Dì Dào farms in extreme rural areas, traditional growing methods. This is where we grow the best adaptogens, tonic herbs, or medicinal mushrooms. Then when the time is right, they're harvested, sun-dried, and sent to us in the factory, ready for extraction. So it's here where we're getting the assays on bioactive compounds that can easily be detected to ensure that the herbs are in alignment with the Chinese pharmacopoeia, and also testing for the oils that we captured in that extraction process to make sure they're in the final product. This is the HPLC mass. This is where we're testing for pesticide residue. We have zero tolerance for pesticides. So this is where the magic happens. Above us is where we're feeding the herbs. They come down this chute here, get connected down into the extraction tanks. So this is where the herbs are going to go through their 2-time or 3-time extraction. Each individual herb, you'll see here soon, has its own unique temperature and pressure to ensure each herb is getting its own unique environment based off traditional extracting methods to ensure that all the maximum amount of the compounds are extracted. One of the most medicinal compounds within the herbs are the oils, but that's often lost in extraction. One of the things we're most proud of is here, we capture the oils as they're coming out and then reintroduce them as the herbs go down for concentration. And that's one of the reasons why the herbs, these powders, these extracts are so medicinal. The herbs will then arrive here in Australia in our warehouse here in Mullumbimby. That is where we will arrange for them to be packed in the jars and bags and then lovingly sent out to you from our distribution centre here in Mullumbimby. Remember, it's very important for that reverence that the farmers and the pickers and those doing the extractions have. We bring that here as well. Everyone here packing your herbs and dispatching your herbs and working with the herbs has extreme respect and reverence, takes the herbs, and that ensures that integrity and that extra layer, that je ne sais quoi within the herbs is maintained when we send it out to you.